What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And today we are talking about this situation dealing with a lady named Amy Cooper. And many people are referring to her as Karen, okay? And that's like a new name for white women who call the police on black men, all right? And, Central Park is, very known. It's one of the parks in Manhattan in New York City. And it's also known for the Central Park Five, right? The five brothers. And I think one of them was Hispanic that was falsified charge of a murder of a white woman many years back. But what happens is you have this lady named Amy Cooper, okay? Now, Amy Cooper is walking her dog in the park. And Amy Cooper, who is no relation to Christian Cooper, which is the guy who was actually talking to the lady. They have the same name, but no relation. Obviously, she's black and he's white. Or actually, he is black and she's white. He asked her to put her dog on a leash, right? And the sign says there that the dogs must be leashed at all times. All right. Now, we all know that a lot of people don't like to follow the rules. And I think what this brother was trying to tell her was that, hey, your dog should be on a leash. Why are you letting your dog off the leash? It's against the rules. And he starts recording her, right? Now, again, I don't know why he wanted to start recording her, but she started freaking out. And basically, she's saying that, I'm going to tell them that there's an African-American man threatening my life. And I'm not going to play the video. You've seen it already. She's crying. She's lying. She's doing all of this, right? And I mean, it's just totally unacceptable. It is racist, man. Like, it's a joke because she's just, she's just blatantly lying. All right. Basically, if the police were there, they would come and they would do something to this guy and he could get hurt. All right. And it's more than sad. All right. But I want to talk to some of you brothers out there who feel that racism isn't a problem in America. Okay. And now I know that this is an incident that is happening, and a lot of these incidents are getting documented and they are coming out, at least enough of them. And it just goes to show you that while something this extreme may not happen every day, but it's been happening enough to so much so that we're calling such women name them Karen. We have not arrived with equality with whites and blacks. No matter how much we're integrated, no matter how much interracial marriages or what dating that we have, we're just not there yet, all right? And a lot of you brothers ask me why I don't mess with women of different races, what brings me to Africa. It's stuff like this. Now, although these things typically don't happen every day, are documented every day at least, or put the videos up, I don't even want to be around people like this. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. If it was me, the dog's not on the leash. Number one, I'm not going to be in Central Park. I mean, I know that's going to be tough for somebody, but Central Park, there were already brothers there that had an issue. I'm not going to Central Park. Not going to even try it. I see white people not wanting to follow the rules. They don't want to put their dog on the leash. I don't talk to them. I simply move on about my day. I leave them alone. I see people doing it all the time in Poland. And their rules and regulations, they don't follow them. Their dogs go and crap everywhere, every place, just on the. I don't say anything. A lot of Caucasians, they let their pets do anything. We all know that. They have their dogs, their pets. Their pets do anything that they want. They don't care. They come into your yards and stuff and crap and all that. Some Caucasians, this is kind of, what they're kind of known for all over the world. Europe, America, when they get in these little dog parks, I don't say anything to them. Because when you say something to them, then they don't feel like, and I'm not talking about all of them, right? But in this case, like, why are you talking to me? Who are you to correct me? All right. And for these reasons, this is why I'm take the stand that I am of being pro-black. Like, I can't see how anybody would look at this and disagree with any of my stances. You can't. And for a lot of y'all, and I talked about another situation where you had a lady out in Florida. Now, the video may or may not have been out yet, but you had this lady in Florida who said that 2 black men kidnapped her kid and, basically was the reason why the child died. Okay? But she did it. That was Patricia Ripley. That was just a few days ago. And see, lying on black men for, some white women, they feel like they can get away with that. Because you're black and it doesn't even matter, you're recording them on the camera. They just think that, I'm still white, right? You're a black person. And a lot of you guys think that this is we're in some sort of equality or something like that. And this is a reason for you guys to say that you want to date one of them and you want to live where they live. I mean, how much more obvious points do we need to see that, man, you had the brother that was in Oklahoma drive the truck to deliver it into a gated community. That was a problem. Hey, man, I think that there's enough evidence to see that a lot of times, a lot of Caucasians would feel better off with us not around. And so I try my best, my damnness, even in Poland, right? I try to keep to myself. I try not to be around them in my leisure time. I try to, stay to myself and not talk to them. I don't want no problems. I just don't. And a lot of brothers, I'll tell you, I just don't feel safe. Because stuff like this can and will happen. Now, the brother, he sounds like, and I'm not trying to take any shots at the brother, but he's an African-American brother, but he does sound, like he is, I thought that it was a white guy, all right? And it's brothers like that probably end up, hang out in Central Park. And he's probably a successful guy or whatever. But, and assuming that he is a successful guy, because I think he is, your educational background or money doesn't exchange for the fact that you are black to many people. They may never say that. They may not believe it. But then after that, they want to come back and they say, oh, I'm not racist. Oh, I'm sorry. But do you know what? You are. People feel that they can lie on people who are not the same. And now she's going around talking about, she's sorry for what happened. And she has been terminated, right? Good for her. Give me applause for that. She should have been terminated. She deserved to be terminated. She was terminated. The dog she had was taken back. She was working for Franklin Templeton. And you know what? It's still sad. Like, not that she got fired, But it's sad that in 2020 we're talking about things that we were talking about in 1990, 1970, 1960, 1950. I mean, do you get the hint? The only thing is now we can prove it. And I just don't, and a lot of times I will feel that in the world that we're wasting our time trying to get racial equality in white America. We just are. It's just, for me, it's better like, let me find the blackest city in America that I can live. Detroit, Jackson, Mississippi. I will stay there. And that way I ain't gotta have, at least this won't be a problem. I'll deal with the other problems. But that's where I'm at. And you know what? As a black man, this can be you. You're out there walking the dog in Central Park. You're telling somebody about something they're doing wrong. Lo and behold, this happens. So I want you guys to take into consideration all of this. It's your boy O'Shea D. Jackson. Subscribe at the bell. Really appreciate you, brother. It's a little bit more of a serious one, right? I didn't want to do any sound effects on this because this is important. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. I really thank you, brothers. I really appreciate you for all your support. Peace out.